Good morning. How is everyone? Monday mornings. So since this is a Monday morning, we're going to take a little bit of a slower start, and we're going to get into opening up the entire body, getting into our strength, into sunrise Vinyasa. So for those of you who do not know that this happens, I teach Sunrise Vinyasa every single morning at 7 a.m. Mondays through Fridays. Let's take a moment here and get adjusted onto our mats, finding a nice tall seat, getting ready for today's meditation before we begin today's practice. Closing your eyes. And allowing yourself to take a few deeper breaths, connecting to the body. Beginning to lengthen your inhalations and your exhalations. Beginning to bring your full awareness to the touch point of the earth and your body. The base of the thighs, the glutes, and the sit bones that rest heavily into your mat. Begin to rock the pelvis from front to back, noticing where the heaviest spot is, where the sit bones descend the heaviest towards the earth, finding center. Once you find center, descending the sit bones there, and as you take your next inhalation, lifting the entire length of the spine, vertebra by vertebra, reaching through the crown of the head, aligning the chin with the earth. Finding integrity throughout the entire length of the body. Pulling the navel towards the spine. And beginning to slide the shoulders back and the arms back, aligning the arms with the trunk of the body and the shoulders with the heart. Noticing a natural openness throughout the chest as you take this adjustment. Taking a few moments here, observing your breath and every sensation throughout your body. Observing the body part by part, piece by piece, from the base of the feet, all the way up the legs, through the hips, the trunk, the entire length of the arms, and the head. Becoming fully aware of the entire framework of the body. Noticing how every single part of the body feels. Visiting every single sensation. Slowly here, begin to find your intention for today's practice. Within this stillness, within this observation, begin to find what your soul and your body is asking for you from today's practice. Beginning to guide the hands towards the heart center in Anjali Mudra per position, resting the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting to the rhythm of the heart's beat. Staying here for about a breath. And then we'll inhale to our Om to start today's practice. Let's inhale now. Rubbing your hands vigorously together, creating heat through friction. And once you find that the hands get toasty and warm, cupping the hands over the eyes, inhaling the warmth of the touch. And then as you exhale, releasing the hands away from the face, a gentle transition from darkness to light. From here, we're going to begin to guide the hands over towards the knees, bringing a lot of movement throughout the entire length of the spine. We'll begin by inhaling, crown to the sky, lifting the entire length of the spine. And then as you exhale, pivoting from the hips into your forward fold, leading with the heart. As you inhale, sweeping the body over towards the right, ascending, closing the eyes, and as you exhale, descending the body over towards the left-hand side. Making large circular motions with the crown of the head and the entire length of the spine. As you begin to close your eyes, synchronize your breath with your movement, creating harmony within the body. As you inhale, lifting the body back upright, and as you exhale, guiding the body back down towards the earth. Begin to become a little bit dynamic in your movement, bringing fluidity throughout the entire length of the spine, from the base of the tailbone all the way to the base of the skull. Bringing mobility throughout the shoulders, the elbows, and the wrists. Take one more rotation in this direction and then begin to change directions. Descending on the right and descending on the left. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back up to center. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold over towards the right. So the right hand's going to come down to the ground, and you're going to fold all the way over towards the right. Reach through the left fingertips, descending the left sit bone heavily into the earth. Guide your gaze towards the inner left arm as you continuously reach towards the right side, opening up the left side of the body. Take one more breath here. And as you inhale, we're going to come all the way back through center. And then exhale to fold over towards the left. Guiding your gaze towards the inner right arm, reaching all the way towards the left side, descending the right sit bone heavily into the earth, opening up the entire right side of the body. Perfect. Inhale back to center. This time we're going to flip from side to side with the rhythm of your breath. Exhale to fold over towards the right. Inhale through center. At the base of your inhalation, your exhalation begins to fold. At the base of your exhalation, your inhalation begins to rise. Following the rhythm of your breath, folding from side to side, synchronizing your breath with your movement in order to create harmony within the body, folding from side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale all the way back to center, and then we're going to come into a twist. Exhale, navel to spine, twist towards the right. Your left hand is going to come onto your right knee, and your right hand is out behind you. On your inhalation, lifting through the crown of the head, straightening the entire length of the spine, pulling the navel back. As you exhale, take a deeper twist as you take your gaze past the right shoulder. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale through center, reaching up to the sky. And then as you exhale, twisting over towards the left side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand out behind. Inhale, lifting through the crown of the head, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, scoop the belly as you guide your gaze past the left shoulder, taking an even deeper twist. Take about 2 deep breaths down the entire length of the spine to nourish your twist. Let's inhale back to center, arms down. Beautiful. All right, so from here, let's come into tabletop position. So tabletop position, your knees are underneath your hips and your wrists are underneath your shoulders. So from here, we're going to start by taking the sit bones all the way back down towards the heel, opening up the base of the feet and the entire back meridian line, the urinary bladder line. So from here, we're going to be shifting back and forth in and out of child's pose. Once we shift forward, you're going to inhale, navel to spine. You're going to shift forward, moving past the wrists. Before you come past the wrists, you're going to flex the spine upward, taking the back of the heart through the shoulders. And then as you move past your wrists, your spine and your belly are going to drape towards the earth as you open up your heart forward. So this is exactly what it looks like here. Inhale, navel to spine. As you shift forward, fluff up the space between the shoulder blades up towards the sky. Soften the elbows, descend the belly, and open up the chest. Beautiful. As you exhale, shift the sit bones back into your child's pose. Inhale, navel to spine, shift forward. Exhale back. Continue to move back and front with the rhythm of your breath. In and out of child's pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And back. Inhale, tabletop position. And then as you exhale, we're going to come into cow pose. So as you exhale, you're going to untuck your tailbone, release the spine and the belly down towards the earth, open up your chest. On your inhalation, coming into cat for 5 breaths. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, lift the navel towards the spine, lift the spine up towards the sky. On your exhalation, descend the belly, the spine, and open up your heart. Excellent. 3 more. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Last 2. Last breath. Perfect. Let's take the spine back to neutral. Then from here, we're going to extend the right leg all the way back, pressing back through the heel, tucking the toes in. So we're going to be coming in and out of this position for 6 rounds. As you exhale, you're going to tuck the knee into the chest. You're going to curl the spine all the way up towards the sky. Inhale to press the heel all the way back and lengthen the leg. Inhale, press. Exhale, in. All right, let's go for 5 more. Inhale, press. Exhale, in. Inhale, press. Exhale, in. Inhale, press. Last 3. Exhale, in. 2. Inhale, press. Exhale, in. Last 1. Inhale, press. Exhale, in. Perfect. From here, we're going to inhale, press that leg all the way back. Beautiful. Descend the toes. Then what we're going to do, we're going to step our left foot outward just a little bit here. Then we're going to rotate our right leg internally so that the inner part of the foot is right landing on the earth. Heel is down, the base of the foot is down. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reach up towards the sky. Then we're going to start to float that right leg right off the mat. Press through the heel, tuck the toes under. So from here, you can either choose to stay in gate pose, or you can start bending the right knee. You can catch the right foot into the right hand. You can press the foot back into your right hand as you spiral your chest up towards the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to open up your limbs once again. As you exhale, descend your right foot, descend the right hand, coming back into tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. We're going to send the left foot all the way back. Inhale, lift and press. Exhale, tuck the knee into the chest. Inhale, press back. Exhale, in. Inhale, press back 4. Exhale, in. Inhale, press back 3. Exhale, in. Inhale, press back 2. Exhale, in. Inhale, press back 1. Last round. Beautiful. Exhale, in. Inhale, press back. Descend the left toes back down to the ground. Step the right foot outward about 1 step. Then we're going to internally rotate the left leg, landing on the entire left foot here. Inhale to open up, reaching up to the sky through the left fingertips. From here, you're going to start to float the left leg off the earth, completely in line with the rest of your body. Take your gaze towards the left thumb here. And you can either stay here open in gate pose, Or you can start to bend the left knee, take the left foot into the left hand, press the left foot into the hand as you open up your chest towards the ceiling. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to open up your limbs. Exhale, descend the foot first, and then descend the hand. Perfect. Coming back into tabletop position. Knees are together, toes are tucked. Exhale, take the heels all the way back into space. And we're at our downward facing dog. Here we're going to pedal out the knees. And then before we start off with our sun salutations, we're going to open up our hips a little bit here. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. We're going to bend the right knee. And then we're going to start to draw big circles with that leg. Big circles with the knee, keeping the knee bent, keeping the heel in towards the thigh. And then we're going to switch directions after 2 more rotations. Beautiful. Change directions. All 3 limbs are pressing heavily into the earth for 3, 2, and 1. Descending the base of the right foot. Let's inhale, left leg up to the sky, bending the left knee. And then begin to draw big circles with that knee. Keep your navel tightly pulled into the spine for stability. Take 1 more rotation in this direction, and then switch directions. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's plant that left foot back down to the mat. Bend the knees, navel to spine. Take a look at the front of your mat. Exhale, hop or step towards the front. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. On your exhale, forward fold. All right. Taking our spines into another little bit of a twist. We're going to bend the knees enough so that your belly and your chest rest over the thighs. Then you're going to glide your left hand over your right ankle. You're going to straighten out your right leg. On your inhalation, reaching up towards the sky. With your right hand on your exhalation, you're going to switch. Sweep the right hand over the left ankle. You're going to straighten out the left leg as you open up towards the sky, reaching through the left hand. Beautiful. Exhale to switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Let's do 1 more time on the side. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, reach. Beautiful. All right, coming all the way back to center. Exhale, center. Inhale, Hastasana. Trace the sun on the way up, reaching all the way towards the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti. 3 rounds of sun salutation. Inhale, trace the sun. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Hinge from the hips and lead with the heart. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. On your exhale, navel to spine, hop or step back into your plank. At the base of your exhalation, hug the arms and the navel in as you slowly lower down on empty lungs. Untuck the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, lengthening each inhalation and each exhalation. Last breath. Inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine. Take a look at the front of your mat. Pull the navel towards the spine. As you exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale to paint the sun, Hastasana. Exhale through heart center, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. At the base of your exhalation, hug the navel to the spine, hug the arms in through the trunk, lower down on empty lungs. Untuck the toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Last breath. Inhale to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plank. Lowering down all the way. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three breaths here. Last breath. Inhale to bend your knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale to flat back, lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti. All right, moving forward, inhale, paint the sun, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, hands through heart center, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot all the way back. Descend the knee, untuck the toes. On your inhalation, draw the inner thighs together. Lift the hands and lift the heart all the way up. On your exhalation, sink the sit bones down and open up your heart towards the sky. Be careful not to crank your neck back. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. And keep your gaze towards where the wall meets the ceiling. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. The left hand is going to land right underneath your face. And then from here, you're going to sweep the right hand all the way up towards the sky, and then you're going to reach back. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale forward. Right hand rests back onto the ground on the outskirts of your right foot. And then you're going to exhale, sit bones back. Folding over your extended right leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweep forward, low lunge. Exhale, tuck the left toes under, send the left heel back, step the right foot back into plank, downward facing dog, going through vinyasa, or you can hang out in child's pose. We'll all be in downward facing dog. Let's take 2 more breaths. Last breath. Bend the knees. Inhale, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, trace the sun, Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back, descend the knee, untuck the toes, low lunge. Inhale, draw the inner thighs towards each other. Take the fingertips up towards the sky, lifting up the heart. On your exhalation, descending the sit bones towards the earth and opening up your heart towards the sky without cranking your neck back. Keeping the front of the body open. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. The right hand lands right underneath the face. As you inhale, open up the left hand up towards the sky. On your exhalation, trace the fingertips all the way back. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back up. Exhale to take the left hand back down to the ground. Slide the sit bones back into space as you open up the left leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, shift forward, low lunge. Tuck the right toes under, send the right heel back. Step back, plank. Flowing through vinyasa. Going into child's pose or hanging out in downward facing dog. Once we meet in downward facing dog, take 2 more breaths. Beautiful. All right, so from here, we're going to inhale, right leg up towards the sky. On your exhalation, step the right foot forward. And from here, we're going to pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat, navel to spine. Inhale, windmill the arms all the way up so that they're parallel to the earth. Press down through the feet and then start to push your feet away from each other, sliding the shoulders over the hips. Take your gaze past the right fingertips. Steady your breath here, steady your gaze. We're going to start to shift in and out of this position. When I count down from 3, 2, and 1. Flip the palms up towards the sky. Inhale to lift. Exhale to sink. Beautiful. Continue with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink. Every time you exhale to sink, sinking a little bit lower each time. Opening up the hip and strengthening those muscles. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So now we're going to be going into Exalted Warrior. Let's flip the right palm up and sweep the left arm behind the back body over towards the right hip. Perfect. From here, as we inhale, we're going to trace the right fingertips up along the ceiling, all the way back. Keep that nice strong bend at that right knee. You're going to take your gaze towards the inner right arm. For 3, keep your heart nice and open up towards the sky. 2, and 1. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way back down. Step back plank, vinyasa, child's pose, or downward facing dog. Once we get into downward facing dog, we'll take 2 deep breaths. Shake out your head, yes and no, side to side, front to back. Last breath. Perfect. Let's inhale, left up towards the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Pivot the back foot in line with the short edge of the mat. Navel to spine. Inhale to windmill the arms up. Sliding the shoulders over the hips and sinking into your Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Take your gaze past the left fingertips, push down through the feet, and then push the feet away from each other. Reach to the crown of the head, keep the navel pulled back in towards the spine, reaching to the front and to the back of the room through the fingertips. For 4, 3, getting ready for Exalted Warrior. 2, and 1. Flip the left palm up towards the sky, sweep the right arm back, hugging the outer left hip crest. As you inhale, glide the left fingertips across the ceiling, all the way back. Keep your heart and your chest open towards the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way back down, step back plank, and either go through vinyasa, child's pose, or downward facing dog. All right, let's take one more breath here. All right, so let's bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze towards the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. And then exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana, paint the sun on the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to get nice and open through those hips and get those legs all warmed up. We're going to inhale, crown to sky. On your exhale, you're going to step your left foot back as you pivot the right foot in. So once you take your stance, Both of your feet should be in line with the short edges of your mat. Your ankles should be as wide as your wrists when you extend them out into T. All right, perfect. So from here, let's pivot our feet outward at a 45-degree angle. Perfect. And then we're going to guide the arms into T position. So we're going to start to move. We're going to do a little bit of a dance this morning. We're going to shift and move through our shoulders as we open up our hips and strengthen the legs. So it's a 3-in-1. So let's start moving the shoulders first. We're going to make our shoulders dance here. On your inhalation, lift and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, you're going to tip your right shoulder down to the earth, allowing the rest of your arm to follow. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Let's do one more time into the side so we know what we're doing. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Excellent. Let's inhale back to center. Exhale, bend the knees, sit bones down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to be moving opposite limbs. So inhale, center here. As you exhale, you're going to bend the right knee vigorously as you extend the left leg. Your left shoulder is going to tip down. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Right shoulder down, left knee bends, right leg straightens. Let's continue. Inhale, center. Exhale. In and out. All right, let's continue. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's take the hands down towards our thighs. Careful not to actually put your hands on top of your knees. We'll want to avoid any major joints. We're going to slide the hands just past the knees on the fleshier parts right on the inner thighs. Your fingertips are going to wrap on the inside of the thighs here. You're going to start, we're still in our squat. We're going to start by inhaling crown to sky, lengthen the spine. On your exhalation, you're going to pivot that shoulder down, right shoulder first. Let's go. From here, as you pivot your right shoulder down into your twist, you may choose to put a little bit of pressure through the inside of your right palm into the right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Let's go one more time into the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. If you hear, that's my cat crying for pets and play. Sorry about that. Inhale, center. And then as you exhale, you're going to come all the way back to standing position. Beautiful. Hands towards the hips. We're going to rotate our heels out, toes in, so that the edges of our feet are in line with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, pivot from the hips. Lead with the heart into your forward fold. You're going to take your hands in between your feet. You're going to inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take about 2 more deep breaths here. Pushing down through both feet, pushing your feet away from each other. Drawing the inner arms towards each other as if you're holding an imaginary block in between your elbows for 3, 2, and 1. Taking the hands back up towards the hips, bending the knees. Inhale to rise. Beautiful. You have 2 options to get out of here. You can either be really nice to your hips and heel toe your feet in, or you can flip your right toes forward. You can step all the way back towards the front of your mat. All right. So let's move through one more sun salutation in order to get us through our final pose, which is Wild Thing. You may choose to do it or not. That part is up to you. There's going to be a 3-legged downward dog as an option to hang out there instead of going into the full Wild Thing. So inhale, trace the sun, reach up towards the sky. Hastasana, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Hands come back down to the earth. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, navel to spine, hop or step back plank. Lowering down on empty lungs, hugging your arms and your navel in towards the trunk, untucking the toes. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. All right. So at the beginning of the class, we did some hip rotations in downward facing dog with your knee bent. So that's exactly how we're going to start. So let's inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale to bend the knee. Perfect. Let's make a couple of hip rotations here, drawing circles with your knee for 3. Drawing your circles outward, by the way. 2 and 1. And then we're going to inhale, lift that knee up towards the sky as much as possible. As you exhale, you're going to shift your hip over towards the ceiling. You can take a peek underneath your left armpit and see if you can see your right foot. Okay? Shift your knee a little bit higher up here. You can stay here in your three-legged downward facing dog, or you can start to shift the right foot onto the ground and reach the right arm back into your wild thing. If you've chosen to do wild thing, press with both feet, lift your hips up a little bit higher, and continuously reach back. For 3, 2, and 1. With control, navel to spine, begin to rotate yourself back into your downward facing dog. Excellent. All right, taking about 3 breaths here. Last breath. All right, inhale, left leg up. You're going to bend that knee, and you're going to start to draw big circles outward with that knee. For 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee up a little bit closer up towards the ceiling, pressing down on all 3 limbs. You're going to shift the left foot towards the right side of the body. Take a peek underneath your right armpit and see if you can see your left foot. Lift your knee up a little bit higher. And indeed, you could choose to either stay here in your 3-legged downward facing dog or begin to rotate outward so that your left foot ends up landing onto the earth. Press through your feet, lift your hips, and reach back into your wild thing. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to roll yourself back into your downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to take 2 more breaths before coming down from downward facing dog through plank. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Inhale, slide forward into your plank. Now we're going to do something a little bit different instead of a upward facing dog. As you exhale, lower down from plank all the way down to the earth. Perfect. All right. So instead of upward facing dog, we're going to go into bow pose. So from here, you're going to bend your knees. Perfect. You're going to catch your feet into your hands. You're going to keep your inner thighs drawn in together. They're going to want to wing out. Keep them pulled tightly in. You're going to reach to the crown of your head, lengthen your neck. Inhale, navel to spine. As you exhale, press in through the hands. Press the feet into the hands, rather. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale to release. Glide the hands underneath the shoulders, and then slide the sit bones back onto the heels into your child's pose. Taking a few very deep breaths here, allowing your spine to relax, allowing your body to settle, getting in touch with your breath once again. Take one last breath here. Perfect. From here, we're going to just open up the sides of the body before coming back onto the spine. So let's walk our hands all the way to the furthest point over to the right. You may choose to cross your left hand over your right hand to open up the left side of the body. Last breath. Walking the hands all the way through center. And then as you exhale, walking the hands all the way over towards the left, maybe even crossing the right hand over on top of the left. Take one last breath. Inhale, center. And then exhale to release. Inhale, tabletop position. As you exhale, you're going to cross the shins. Take the sit bones back. Uncross the legs in front of you. Slide your sit bones to the center of your mat. And then you're going to roll the spine all the way back down. You're going to open up your arms into T position. Plant your feet as wide as the mat. And from here, you're going to take your left cheek down onto the ground. As you exhale, you're going to descend the knees over towards the right. Inhale, center. As you exhale, you're going to descend the right cheek down to the ground. And you're going to exhale the knees over towards the left-hand side. Last breath here. Inhale, center. Exhale, to take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Then from here, you're going to slide your knees as wide as your armpits. So we're going to be coming into Happy Baby before Shavasana. And then keeping your knees bent into your armpits, you're going to slide the base of the feet towards the ceiling, taking a hold of the edges of the feet into the palms of the hands. From here, we're going to inhale, fill the belly. As you exhale, you're going to descend the knees closer towards the earth, opening up the hips. From here, you can start to rock from side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly begin to guide the legs back together, sliding the legs back down towards the ground and relieving your arms back down. Giving yourself a little bit of a wiggle here to lengthen the spine. And then as you settle into corpse pose, Shavasana, take one last breath. As you exhale, begin to close your eyes. Allow the entire body to rest. Allow every single muscle to melt to the earth. Allow your body to sink into the earth that supports you, enveloping your body. Noticing every sensation throughout the body. Noticing the breath in its neutral state. Noticing the rhythm of the heart's beat throughout the trunk, down all 4 limbs, throughout the entire framework of the body. Remembering your intention for today's practice. Take one last deep breath here, inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. Bending the knees into the chest, slowly rolling over towards the right side of your body. Planting the left hand on the earth in front of the chest. Taking a moment here, giving yourself gratitude to take yourself onto the mat. Gratitude for your efforts. Gratitude for the act of self-care. And then as you inhale, pressing back up into an upright seated position to close today's practice with a sound of Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi, which means peace, peace, peace. Guiding your hands towards the heart's center in Anjali Mudra, placing the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum, connecting back to the rhythm of the heartbeat once again. Let's take our inhalation to Om now. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, and freedom. May all beings be happy, be happy, be happy. Namaste. Happy Monday, everyone, and I hope you had a great practice. Just a gentle reminder, if there's anything specific that you want to see, a specific class that you want to do, poses, targeted areas in the body, please let me know. Drop a comment on any of the videos. I will take a look, see, and I will fulfill any and all requests. Having that put aside, just letting you guys know, just to reiterate, this does happen every single morning, Monday to Friday, 7 a.m., nice and sharp, sunrise vinyasa. And then at 10:30 every morning, Monday to Friday, I also teach a different class every day of the week. Today at 10:30, where we're going to be doing therapeutics and Hatha level 1. So if you'd like to get a little bit into joint mobility and get a little bit of stretch in there and actually really give yourself a lot of deep love here through your body, join me at 10:30 today for a delicious, relaxing practice that will be sure to make your body, your joints, and every fiber of your being happy and squishy. Have a wonderful week. Mwah! Lots of love to you. See you folks again.